What if I told you that you were never truly taught how to become free? You were taught how to obey, how to consume, how to survive, but never how to escape. And the most dangerous part? You probably call it normal life. Most people think they are poor because they are lazy, because they procrastinate, because they lack discipline. But what if the real problem is much darker than that? What if you were psychologically programmed from childhood to stay financially weak? Because the truth is this: a controlled mind creates a controlled life. And once you understand how the system shapes your thinking, you begin to realize something terrifying. Your habits may not even be yours.
Every sunrise is a chance to
Stay until the end, because this video may completely change the way you see yourself forever. From the moment you were born, your mind began absorbing instructions. Parents, schools, television, advertisements, social media, friends, society.
Hustle harder, achieve financial freedom. My portfolio grew 10%.
All constantly telling you what success should look like.
The life you
But notice something carefully. Most people are taught how to work, not how to think. You are trained to memorize, to repeat, to follow rules, to avoid failure, to fear uncertainty. And slowly, your brain becomes conditioned for dependence. That is why so many people feel trapped in routines they hate. Wake up, work, eat, scroll, sleep, repeat. Not because they lack intelligence, but because their mental programming is running automatically. And automatic people are easy to control.
You look great. That suit must have cost a fortune.
It did. Totally worth it for the aesthetic, right?
Now think about this. Why do people spend money they do not have? To impress people they do not even like. Programming. Why do people stay in jobs that destroy their mental health? Programming. Why do millions waste hours scrolling endlessly every day, while their dreams slowly die in silence? Programming. Modern control no longer looks like prison walls. It looks like distraction. Because distracted people never become dangerous. A focused mind questions everything. A distracted mind obeys everything.
You won't believe this new cyber car.
That is why your attention is constantly under attack. Notifications, short videos, endless entertainment, artificial desires. The system profits from your lack of focus.
Thank you,
Because a
Maya.
distracted person
Our shareholders will be
rarely
very
does well.
pleased with this quarter's
react, escape reality, but they never create power.
Here we see the nucleus accumbens light up.
Now here is where it becomes psychological warfare. Your brain is designed to avoid pain and seek comfort. And modern systems exploit this perfectly. Cheap dopamine everywhere. Fast entertainment everywhere. Instant pleasure everywhere. The result? People become addicted to comfort. And comfort slowly destroys ambition. Because the moment struggle appears, most people quit. Not because they are incapable, but because their brain has been trained to escape discomfort instantly. This is why discipline feels painful to average people. Reading feels harder than scrolling. Building feels harder than consuming. Saving money feels harder than spending. The brain always chooses the familiar path. And if your mind is programmed for comfort, success begins to feel unnatural. That is the trap. The system does not need to physically stop you from becoming wealthy. It only needs to make comfort more addictive than growth. And for most people, it works perfectly. Now listen carefully. Financial slavery begins in the mind long before it appears in the bank account.
You're a failure. Everything you touch falls apart. Why do you even bother trying anymore? It's hopeless.
The moment a person believes, I can never become wealthy, I'm just unlucky. Rich people are different. it's too late for me.
Your reality is defined not by your limits, but by your discipline.
Their future begins collapsing internally because beliefs create behavior, and behavior creates reality. A weak financial identity creates weak financial decisions. People who subconsciously feel powerless will sabotage opportunities without realizing it. They procrastinate, avoid risk, fear judgment, overthink action, quit too early. Then they call it bad luck. But it was conditioning all
The
along.
best time to invest was yesterday, and the second best time is today.
This is why two people can hear the same advice, and only one changes their life. Because information is useless without mental reprogramming. You cannot build a wealthy life with a defeated identity. And this is where the transformation begins. The day you stop asking, "How do I get motivated?" and start asking, "What has my mind been programmed to believe?" everything changes. Because awareness breaks control. The moment you recognize the pattern, you stop being unconscious. Now, you can fight back. You begin controlling your attention instead of donating it. You begin questioning your habits instead of defending them. You begin building discipline instead of chasing motivation. And slowly, the mental chains weaken. But understand this clearly. Reprogramming yourself is painful because growth requires destroying old identities.
Let the noise fade. Focus on the numbers, on the strategy.
The lazy version of you must die. The distracted version of you must die. The comfort-addicted version of you must die. And that battle happens internally before success ever appears externally. That is why most people never change. Transformation threatens the identity they spent years building, so they stay familiar instead of becoming powerful. Now imagine two futures. In one future, you continue living unconsciously, scrolling endlessly, complaining endlessly, repeating the same financial mistakes endlessly. Years pass. Nothing changes. In the other future, you become aware of the programming. You protect your focus, control your habits, build skills relentlessly, learn money, delay pleasure, think independently. And over time, your entire reality transforms. Not because you became superhuman, but because you finally woke up. Because you were never truly lazy, you were conditioned, distracted, programmed. But programming can be broken. And the moment you take back control of your mind, you stop living like a victim of the system. You become dangerous to it.
This requires discipline, but by focusing our independent thought.
In the end, the people who escape financial slavery are not always the smartest. They are the ones who reclaim control over their thinking. Because once you control your mind, the world loses its ability to control your future. And that is where real freedom begins.